Hello and welcome. This is Pastor Kevin O'Brien from Mansville Lutheran Church recording this short devotional from my backyard. This holiday weekend, I say, God bless America, God bless all countries and all people created in God's image, and God bless you this day. Wanted to reflect on a piece of our gospel lesson assigned for today. It comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 11. And Jesus says, "Come to me, all that are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." This reading from our Gospel of Matthew actually reminds me of a poem this holiday weekend that I'd like to share with you now. You might recognize it by the end. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land, here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. "Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp," cries she with silent lips. "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." This is the poem by Emma Lazarus that is inscribed at the base of the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. And as we hear those words about "come to me, all you tired," you can hear the words of Jesus Christ saying, "Come to me, you weary, for I am gentle. Learn from me and take my yoke upon you." And I think what Jesus is saying to us today on this Independence Day weekend, is saying that in the midst of the chaos of our lives, even right now during this COVID crisis that has come home for me, or amidst the chaos of your personal lives and your faith and spiritual lives and your work lives and your family lives and all these different things, it is easy to become overwhelmed with weariness. It is easy for this quarantine that has gone on for months to feel wearisome. It is easy to complain about all of the precautions we have to take for our neighbors to keep each other safe. It is easy for our souls to get depressed and downtrodden. And that is where God is speaking to me today, and I think God might be speaking to you today. That as we remember our country's founding this 4th of July or the day after, and all the wonderful things America has given to this world, mainly our freedoms to be who we are, we also know that that freedom has not extended to everyone, not in our land and not across this world. And so we fight for that justice. We fight for the human dignity that all people are created in God's image. All people are loved by God. All people are given this opportunity to find rest in our awesome, loving God. And so we fight for justice. We fight for mercy and peace to prevail. We fight for God's glory in every land. And when that fight becomes tiresome, and when that road bears on our soul and that yoke gets heavy, God, in God's benevolence, sends us this Holy Spirit, sends us communities of faith like Mansville Lutheran Church, or wherever you find your community, sends us rest. Not so that we can become complacent, oh no, God gives us a task to do. The task of the gospel to love each other, to declare truth in a world that would reject it, to be prophets of God's people, of God's message, of all people being welcomed into God's kingdom. We rest so that we may again go out and speak truth and justice in a world that is so tired. That is so tired of injustice, so tired of being outcast. Our God says, come on in. So let us celebrate today as a nation, because we are, or I imagine most of you who are viewing this, are citizens of this country. Not because it's perfect, but because we have a right to make it better, to have and declare justice and truth to prevail. But even more so, because our citizenship in this country pales and is non-consequential to our citizenship to God's kingdom. And so we fight for that kingdom as our utmost loyalty. We worship our God before any and everything, including our country. So we can say boldly this weekend, God bless America. And we can say boldly this weekend, God bless all countries of this earth, that they all may find truth and justice, that we all the outcast, all the downtrodden, all those with weary souls this day may find rest. So most importantly, God bless you and your family this day, that you would find rest, that we may once again join to be voices of justice and mercy in this world. Peace be with you.